Welcome to this quick introduction of using ShotCoach for coaching. I've got video here of Tracy, a new shooter who's been doing USPSA practical shooting for just a couple months. And this was taken at a recent Thursday night drills, something we do at our club every Thursday. Now, this was taken on somebody else's iPhone and sent to me via Dropbox. You can use ShotCoach to video and coach directly, or you can bring video in from any source, YouTube, Vimeo, GoPro, any source of video is perfectly fine. So I'm going to load up Tracy's video, go into coaching mode, and then we're going to just watch the entire video. Okay, pretty good. Not bad for somebody who's been doing this, well, probably a month and a half. But there's a few things we can definitely improve on. I'm sure some of you probably saw them. But first, a quick introduction to how the coaching mode of ShotCoach works. We have a scrubbing bar down at the bottom. It lets me run to any part that I want just by dragging my finger. We can also manipulate quickly, go back in time, ahead in time, multiple seconds. We can play it back at just by touching it. I can go slower or faster. I can annotate just by touching the screen, clear the annotations, and even take screen captures. So let's go ahead and use this to look at Tracy's run. First thing, we're going to go to her draw. Right here's the buzzer. Okay, I'm going to mark her head position. Oops, didn't quite get that. There's her starting head position. Then we're going to scroll forward a little bit and look at that dip, bouncing up and down. Now, informally, I'm going to tell you that anytime you move your head like that, it's going to cost you a quarter to a half a second on the draw, and it could be worse, lead to worse things, which we're going to see here in a second. Next thing, we're going to look at Tracy's natural point of aim. This is where she first brings the gun out, right there. Now, notice where her eyes are. She's bringing it out quite a bit lower, and that's going to cause her some trouble. First off, she's going to spend a little time bringing it up. It's still, though, not at eye height. It's really at upper mouth, lower nose. Then she's going to shoot. Now it went high. Because she's got it lower and she's tipping the gun up to catch the front sight. Then she's going to do that again. Still high. Now she's going to get herself together, get the sights lined up, and get the hit. Perfect. Now, this exit is awesome. I like how she's immediately moving, digging really hard. She's coming in here, gets that shot off really early, but let's look at the flip on that gun. Pretty high, especially on this shot. Now these are pretty close targets. She can probably get away with that. But what I prefer she do is move in there with a good recoil management. She can be moving and have a good recoil management stance through it. Have a little more forward pressure into the gun. Then the other thing that I saw right here is her gun's fully extended while she's up in the air coming into position, and when she touches down, the gun's going to rock up and down because it's going to have leverage over her. So look at that flip. That's something we need to work on because that's going to be hard to bring down. It's going to take time and reduce her ability to shoot accurately because that much flip, it's going to lead to recoil anticipation and other worse problems. All right, so let's say I wanted to take this to Tracy and say, hey, let's try and get a good recoil management stance, look at that flip, and then I wanted to send her a picture of it. No problem, just email it. Write in my comments. Good to go. Now, the other thing about the coaching mode, in terms of sharing it with people, is the video I'm making now, you'll see a red dot right here. That means we're recording. So everything I do is being recorded. Everything I draw and annotate. And I can make a video. I am actually making a video of that that I will post on the web concurrent with this one. So that is the Shot Coach coaching mode. My shooters love it. They love the instant feedback. They love that they can send videos of their performance when I'm not there for me to analyze. And I like it as a coach because it really lets me get in and not only see better, but show better. And that's really how you get better. Thanks a bunch. See you at the range.